Welcome back to Tokyo, Japan, and the action is heating up again. We'll have the M2 women 47 to 84 plus here in Tokyo, Japan for the IPF 2019 World Open Sub-Junior, Junior and Masters Classic and Equipped Bench Press Championship. And we are day one of the Equipped Bench Press. We've spent the earlier part of this week seeing some amazing competition in the Classic. And right now, we are starting the Equipped Bench Press Championships, and of course a big thank you to the people that make this possible. Alico, that just continually raise the bar. Aplift, bringing quality coaches and athletes together from all around the world. And SBD, makers of the greatest lifting equipment an athlete can get their hands on. But right now, Wing Yak Ip from Hong Kong, 65 kilograms. To open her campaign, the 63 kilogram class, Masters 2. And she's had a busy week lifting, refereeing, coaching, and now lifting again. She got plenty of speed off the chest, but then faltered about midway through there. And unfortunately, that will be a no lift. Next to the platform, Bridget Landon from France wants 70 kilograms. We're in the 52 kilo class now. Weighed in at 49.6 kilograms this morning. So well above body weight. No stranger to competition. Did a 70 kilo equipped last year at the World Bench Press Championship and opening at it here. Quite a high touch for an equipped lift, but she manages that very, very well, and it's 3 white lights to go on the board. Brigitte Dosset from France now. She's looking for 72.5. So a smidge under her best lift. She's in a 7, oh no, she's done 70 kilo as her best lift. She only did a 62.5 last year. So opening at 72 and a half of a personal best. Only been competing 2 years. Works that left-hand side. And she gets it on the board with 3 white lights. Tammy Law from the US of A now. Another lady with a busy week. Having already lifted. So opening on 75. Did an 82.5 at the Bench Press Nationals last year. Has been consistently up in those numbers. Does bench press only and all 3 lifts as well. And has, in her 4 years of competition, a lot of gold medals. And puts the 75 on the board easily today. Magnona Petrowski from Hungary now, 80 kilograms. So you'll see a lot of faces on this platform that you've already seen earlier in this week. Athletes being able to compete in both classic and equipped. we'll have 2 groups in this session today. Started off well, got plenty of power off the chest. The shirt just pushed her forward a little bit. But she managed to muscle that one through with 2 white lights. Chihiro Iwaki from Japan now, 87.5. And in that previous session, we just saw Japan taking a lot of medals. Chihiro Iwaki been a little absent from the international scene, but here now to put a name back on that board at 87.5 kilograms in the 52 kilo class. Looking to take home some medals today. Good power off the chest, good speed all the way through. And that should be a good lift, and it is. 3 white lights. So 87.5 stays in the bar with Marie Carbos from France. She's got a 90 kilo lift on her resume from the European Masters Championships last year. And took out the gold medal last year in the European Bench Press Championships with 87.5. She's not going to get it all her own way here today. Chiko Kudo from Japan now, 87.5. So 87.5 on the bar. Getting up on those shoulders. Drags it through to her chest. Nice light touch. Great bar path. And she gets 2 white lights and it's on the board. Tomoko Miyamoto from Japan now, 92.5. So the 2 Japanese athletes in the 47 kilo class are going to go head to head. Only a couple of kilos separating them. $92.5 kilograms. Pulls it down nice and slowly, ever so gently touches the chest and back to the top. And it's a good lift. Horiko Ari from Japan now, 95 in the 47 kilo class. Miyamoto and Ari are going to go head to head for this gold medal with only a couple of kilos between them. And Horiko Ari from Japan has got a couple of records on her books. Getting up nice and high. That wide foot position there. That should be a good lift. And if she wants the gold medal, she's going to have to outlift Miyamoto, because Miyamoto is about 500 grams less in body weight. Tomoko Sakamaki from Japan now, 100 kilograms. And she'll want a good clean opening lift here to put some distance between her and Cabos. .100 kilograms. Doesn't quite get as high on her shoulders as her teammates. And that shirt was set perfectly there. 3 white lights. Now 125 goes on the bar from Isabel Live from the US of A, looking for 125 kilograms. Isabel Live from the US of A, 63 kilo class, top nomination. But she has to put it on the board first. And she's struggling a little bit on that left. She gets it to the top. Let's see what the referees say. And it's a no lift. We'll have a look at the replay there. I think there was some butt lift. And I think that bar might have dipped as well. You can see the butt coming off the bench there. She'll have to rectify that for the next one. Wing Yuk Ip, Hong Kong. Missed her opening lift at 65 kilograms. Wants to rectify that right now. She got good speed off her chest in her opening lift and just faltered in the middle there with the bar dipping. She's lifted well above this before with 77.5 in the Asian Classic Bench Press Championships. But she has had a very busy week, and that can certainly take its toll. That was better. No hesitation, no faltering in that one. She gets the 3 white lights. Bridget Landon now from France, 72.5. Had a good opening lift at 70. Just 49.6 kilograms. Taking her time with the setup. Not rushing anything. One minute is plenty of time. Gets the start command. Has to work pretty hard, but it goes all the way to the top, and it should be a good lift. And it is. 3 white lights. So her teammate from France next. Bridget Dossett looking for 75 kilograms. battle out here. Your set open at 72.5. And now looking for 75 kilograms. She is the heaviest of the three lifters in the 57s. Falters a little in the middle, and you can see the bar just starting to dip and wobble around, and that'll be a no lift, unfortunately. Tammy Law from the US of A now with 80 kilograms. Is in a good position to medal in this group. $80 kilograms. Taking all the time she can. And puts that one to the top with 80 kilograms. Will she put a shirt on for the third lift? Bogdana Petrosky from Hungary, 85 kilograms. She's in the silver medal position. And unlikely to be challenged for that. Does she have enough in the tank to challenge for the gold medal? If she gets this one on the board, it certainly puts her in a good position. A good press all the way through. That should be a good lift, and it is. That will certainly help. Chihiro Iwaki from Japan now with 90 kilograms. So currently in the gold medal position, but Petrosky is snapping at her heels. $90 kilograms. An important lift to try and open the gap a little bit and put some space between her and Petrosky. As Petrosky is just trying to peg her down. That should go on the board with 90 kilograms. It's going to make it tough now. And no lift. She gets 2 red lights, and I imagine that is for her butt lifting off the bench. And that has opened the door a little bit for Petrosky now to try and steal that gold medal. But right now, Marie Cabos from France looking for 92.5. 92.5 kilograms. Marie Cabos from France. She's pushing as hard as she can. Can she lock out the left? I don't think she did. A bit hard to see from this angle. No, she just couldn't quite get it all the way. She's going to be a little disappointed with that. Chiko Kudo from Japan now at 92.5. So currently in the gold medal position, Ili from USA failing to register an opening lift. But if it believe registers that 125 on a second. Kudo will be in the silver medal position. Drags it down, it's nice and smooth. And having to work for it, gets it to the top. Let's see what the referees say. And it's 3 white lights. Tomoko Miyamoto from Japan now in the 47 kilos. She's looking for 100 kilos. You'll notice it takes a little bit longer for the athletes to set up on their bench in the equipped than it does in classic. It's a little bit more difficult to move around and get yourself into position in a shirt. Chest is up high. She's really having to work that bar down and just doesn't get the power off the chest there. And that is going to hurt her campaign to try and challenge for the gold medal. And right now, Hiroko Ari from Japan, 102.5, currently in the gold medal position in the under 47s. Miyamoto there was trying to challenge for that position, but just couldn't get the power of the chest with the 100 kilograms. Can Hiroko manage the 102.5? Certainly has the experience. Smooth to the chest. And the bar was a bit all over the place on the way back up. What do the referees have to say? No lift. So she leaves the door open for Miyamoto. Tomoko Sakamaki from Japan now. 102.5 in the gold medal position in the under 57s, and she has opened up a nice little gap there after her first lift. And Carbos and Dusset have failed to register a second, so Sakamaki looks like she has the opportunity now to just run her own race. And a very, very good lift. It should be 3 white lights, and it is. And she has no pressure on her in this gold medal position. She can do whatever she likes. Isabel Elive from USA, 125, failed to get this lift on her first attempt. If she gets this lift, it puts her in the gold medal position. If she misses this lift, it puts her under all sorts of pressure. Takes that big breath. Oh, fantastic effort. Very different than the first lift. And she gets the 2 white lights, and she's on the board and in the gold medal position. Wing Yuk Ip from Hong Kong now, 72.5. Her second lift was completely different than her first. Kenji put 72.5 on the board. And you can see just how much it takes out of the athletes, especially for Wing Yuk Ip, having coaching duties, refereeing duties, lifting duties. It's certainly taken its toll on her body. But right now, looking for 72.5. 72.5. Oh, her second and third lift have looked so different than her first. And she gets the 2 white lights. So 75 kilos goes on the bar now for Brigitte Landon from France. For her third attempt, she has the bronze medal. Not really in a position to challenge for silver or gold. You can see her teammate Brigitte Dalsay in the background, waiting and ready for her lift. And Iwaki from Japan has put in a 90 for her third. She's lighter than Petrosky, so only needs to match her. And that was a little untidy for a third lift. And she gets 2 red lights as a result, so no lift. She will take the bronze medal. They'll say from France now in the 57s. There's the bronze medal, and will stay at the bronze medal with this lift. 75 kilograms on the bar. This will be her best lift. She missed this on her second. Gets a quick press score, but it's just a little bit too much for her. Just can't get the momentum off the chest to get those triceps working with momentum. Tammy Law now from the US of A with 82.5. Well under a personal best of 88, which will be a national record. $82.5 kilograms for Tammy Law. Really taking her time there. Has quite a flat style compared to many other equipped lifters. And she drives that all the way up with pure determination to get 3 white lights. She has the bronze medal. Chihiro Iwaki from Japan now with 90 kilograms. So she is currently, this will give her the gold medal position. But Petrosky from Hungary gets to lift after her. And if she wants to, can make a change to that lift, as she'll need to outlift Iwaki for the gold medal as she weighs that fraction more. And you can actually see the Hungarian coach hovering over the change box there to see if Iwaki gets this lift. If Iwaki gets this lift, he'll hand it a 92.5. If she misses, they won't change their lift. And she's struggling with it, and it's not going to happen. So Petrosky won't change. She'll stay at 90 kilograms. But she still needs this lift because Iwaki has an 87.5 and Petrosky only has an 85. So she'll need to put this 90 on the board to take the gold medal. 90 kilograms. This is for a gold medal. She misses this, she gets the silver. She's going to have to work hard. It's not going to happen, I don't think. And unfortunately, it's not going to happen. So she will get the silver medal. And Owaki will hold on to the gold. Marie Carbos from France now, 92.5. So she missed this on her second attempt. She has the silver medal. She can't really challenge for the gold. But she needs to put this one on the board for her own confidence and for a good end to this competition for her. $92.5 kilograms. She's had to drive hard through that right-hand side. Does she get it on the board? And she does, 92.5. So now we look at Chiko Kudo from Japan, 97.5. Has been consistent all the way through. And has the silver medal locked away. She has that silver medal in her handbag. No one is going to take it off her. But she wants to put this one on the board for her own confidence. To get a few extra points. Drags it down. Drives it hard off the chest. She's having to work. She gets it to the top. What do the referees say about it? Unfortunately, 2 red lights. She'll be a little bit disappointed with that. But we go up to 102.5 now for Tomoko Miyamoto, who is in with a little bit of a chance for a medal. She weighs lighter than her competitor. And you can see the Japanese coach waiting there to see if she gets this lift. If she doesn't get this lift, he'll put in a change for their next lifter. Ari from Japan, who'll need to lift 105 to take the gold. $102.5, slow down to the chest, nice light touch. It's a little too much. It is a little bit too much, so she'll miss out today. And Hiroko Ari now to lift 102.5. She already has the gold medal with 95 kilograms. So 102.5, she missed this on her second. What sort of adjustments have they made to try and get a little bit more speed off the chest? That looks a lot better from this angle. Let's see what the referees say. And it is, it's 3 white lights on the board. Tomoko Sakamaki from Japan now, 105. Opened at 100, went 102.5, now 105. Has the gold medal in the bag. No one's taking that away. Getting right up on those shoulders, really taking her time to get set up properly. just trying to get herself exactly where she wants to be. She's going to have to work for her. Can she lock at the top? I think she has. And she gets the 2 white lights and on the board. Isabel Elive from US of A, 135. Again, another lady that has the gold medal wrapped up and locked away. So she opened at 125 and missed it, then absolutely smoked it on her second. And now looking for 135 on a third. And looked better coming off her chest, but she just couldn't get through that point. But she takes the gold medal regardless. Don't go away from your televisions, because now we move straight into the 72s, 84s, and 84 pluses. And are we going to see someone take a nudge at a record today? Patricia from France, 80 kilograms. And very smooth all the way to the top. There was plenty of speed all the way through on that one. Sija Skogman from Finland now, 80 kilograms. So 80 kilograms for Sija. Going to be a battle in this group for fourth and third, and second and first. Plenty of speed. It wasn't super smooth, but it should be a good lift. And it isn't though. She's got 2 red lights. We'll have a look at the replay. Maybe we can see what the ref saw. Looks like we've got bar lift. So the bar dipped, and some movement of possibly the foot or the butt. Imreen Vangradi from Hungary now with 80 kilos as well. Oh, a little bit off center there, all over the place on that touch to the chest, but she drives it up hard and fast to get the 3 white lights. Sarah Boland from the US of A now. Sarah wants 90 kilograms. Getting her wrist straps done up there. She's not allowed to do her wrist straps on the platform. So her best lift was 92.5 at the Open Nationals this year in May. So not a whole lot of recovery time. She lifted there just a week or so before here. So not a whole lot of recovery time. Drags it to her chest. Slow but steady. And she gets the 3 white lights. Doesn't matter how pretty it is or how fast it is, the 3 white lights are what counts. Cindy Amatuzo from the USA, looking for 100 kilograms. So we're into the 84 kilo now. Getting herself set perfectly. That looks like a pretty good lift. Let's see what the referees say. Good work from the spotters there. I'm not sure what happened. She got a rack command. And the coach is going to go to the table there. From where we're sitting, it sounded like she got the rack command before that happened. We'll wait and see what the referees say. But right now, Jacqueline Blasbury from Great Britain, 100 kilograms. There's a bit of movement at the jury, so we might see an overturn. And Mark Giles coaching Jacqueline Blasbury there. One of the great British coaches. Joined us on the panel here the last couple of days. And that's a good lift. And Jordebo from Sweden now, 100 kilograms. So Anne just waiting in the sidelines while the jury has a talk to the referees about that other lift that was given 2 red lights, but it looks like the red lights were not for the racking of the bar. It looks like the red lights were for lifting of the butt. And now we're just going to restart the clock for Anne Jordebo. I'm close enough to the jury table to try and listen in. And they're just having a chat about what the referees' decisions were. But right now, Anne Jordebo with 100 kilograms. And Sweden have been fantastic this week. And it's just warming up. And nice light touch. That was a fantastic lift. Absolutely fantastic with 3 white lights. And these spotters and loaders are moving like a Formula One team today. Super fast, 102.5 on the bar now for Elina Eliassen from Norway. And the jury still discussing that previous lift. And I can just hear the coach there arguing that after they called rack, that's when the bar moved. And under the rules, they just need to control that bar. And once it's rack called, that's the end of the lift. Lina Eliassen from Norway, 102.5. Very light touch, very fast lift. There is lots of room to move there with 3 white lights. Mami Komatsu from Japan, 110. $110 on the bar. It looks like, if I heard correctly, that will be a reattempt And we'll see the screen change shortly. There's lots of discussion over that one. Komatsu from Japan, should be a good lift. 3 white lights. Annette Pedersen from Denmark now, 117.5. $117.5 going on the bar for Annette Pedersen from Denmark. So the lift from the USA will be given a reattempt at the end of this round. And the US coach is happy with that decision. But right now, Annette Pedersen from Denmark looking for 117.5, equaling her best competition lift. And she wants to give herself a shot at the medals and maybe challenge Sakuri from Japan for that gold medal. She's certainly not going to let her have it all her own way. And that's certainly going to help her challenge. 3 white lights. Nathalie Gransard from France, 117.5. 84 plus. She is the top nominated lift here in this weight division. And 117.5 as an opener is going to make it pretty tough to beat. But Komatsu from Japan might try and give her a bit of a push. So 117.5 on the bar. Big breath in, drags it down through the shirt. Whoa, struggling to control that bar on the chest there, and it results in the shirt just completely taking control and taking her for a ride. That's a no lift. And that certainly opens the door. Now, Miyuki Sakaru from Japan, 120. So that missed lift from Gransard has opened the door now for Komatsu, the challenge for that gold medal. Right now, Miyuki Sakai from Japan, 120. This is to try and give her a little bit of space between her and Pedersen, who wants the gold medal as well. So we're in the under 72s. Look at that shirt, super tight. And you can see the power of the chest as she used that momentum to go all the way to the top with 3 white lights and give her a little bit of breathing room. So now Cindy Amatuzo with a re-lift of 100 kilograms. And that is precisely why we have a jury panel. So opening on her best ever. So she has a 95 on the books. And now looking for 100. Getting into those triple digits. And that should be a good lift. Let's wait and see. And it is with 3 white lights. We come back to the start of the round. Skogman from Finland now, 80 kilograms. And that is precisely why we have 3 referees and 3 jury members. If it was 3 red lights, he can't challenge, but on 2 red lights, the coach can challenge, and the jury can re-look at it, discuss with the referees, and we get the right decision. So Skogman missed this in her opening lift, so she needs to put this on the board. And that looks a lot better. And it is, and it goes on the board. Imreen Zangradi from Hungary now, 82.5. So Grandstad has put in a 120 for her second, even after missing the 117.5. And the coach probably deciding that maybe a little bit more weight, some shirt adjustments will probably do the trick. Not unusual in equipped lifting. Oh, she got good speed off the chest. Stalled in the middle. Did it dip? It did. A little bit unlucky there. She had great speed off the chest. You could see the shirt fold a little bit though, which probably caused that pause. Patricia from France now, 85 kilograms. Patricia Masiajalski from France, 85 kilograms. This will slide her up into the bronze medal position. And she determination on that lift to get it back to the top, and she does. It pays off. Sarah Boland from the US of A now, 95 kilograms. Another face that we're familiar with. Her biggest equipped lift, 92.5 this year at the Open Nationals. Hasn't had a lot of time between nationals and here. But the way she's lifting, I think it's enough. And that looks good from this angle. And it is, it's a good lift. Cindy Amatuza now looking at 107.5. So her day's gotten a little bit tougher. But she's got plenty of experience. And great coaches. So 107.5. Takes that deep breath in. You see that shirt compress her chest. She gets plenty of speed. That looks good. And she gets the 2 white lights. She is going to have to concentrate on that control of the bar at the top of the lift though. And Aline Inarsson from Norway, 107.5. .7.5 on the bar. She opened at 102.5. It was a good lift. So now looking at 107.5. This will temporarily move her into second position. Drags it down. Good speed. Follows it through. One of the things that can be difficult with an equipped bench press is that bench shirt has a tendency to want to pull you in a different direction than you actually want to go. So you've got to force the bar to your chest. You've got to force it to follow the pathway that you want. And you have to control that bar. That's why sometimes you see at the top of the lift or at the bottom of the lift, the bar gets out of control. Jacqueline Blasbury from Great Britain, 110 kilograms. This will temporarily move her into gold medal position. And she needed to put that one on the board. Anna Jodibo from Sweden now, 110 kilograms. So she's in a good chance here to maybe challenge and move up the rankings. So she's currently in silver. This will temporarily move her into gold. Gransard from France to get a lift on the board. And you could just see there, the shirt just took the bar where it wanted to take it. And it just pushed her straight back into the rack. Mami Komatsu from Japan, 115 kilograms on the bar. So she is currently ranked number 1 with Gransard in the 84 pluses failing to register a first lift. So putting this on the board can go a long way to challenging for that gold medal. And Jodibo from Sweden failed to register her second lift. So the door has just swung right open for Komatsu. Drags it down, and it's just a little too much there. She just couldn't manage to get it off her chest. And that'll be a no lift. So the door swung open, but she hasn't put a foot through yet. Annette Pedersen from Denmark, 120. She's trying to put some pressure on Sakuri from Japan here. They're sitting awfully close. And if she puts this one on the board, she'll put the pressure on. So 120. She needs to put this one on the board. Her 117.5 opener has her at silver. Sakuri opened at 120. This 120 will put the pressure on Sakuri from Japan. And she's lighter than Sakuri as well. She's going to have to work for it though, but she gets it to the top. And it's a good lift and the pressure's on. But right now the pressure is on Gransard from France, who failed to register an opening lift at 117.5, now has 120 on the bar. The coach decided maybe a little bit more weight is what she needed. And you can see the coach there just instructing to get this bar and where she wants it on the chest. She is focused, she is aggressive. And that bar just not controlled properly on her chest. And that will be a no lift. So the door opens again for Komatsu. Will she put her foot through the door on the third lift? Miyuki Sakari from Japan now, 125. Has to get this one on the board because Pedersen is just chasing her down. 125 kilograms. Opened with 120. Pedersen's decided, I'm not going to let you have it all your own way today. And she puts the 125 up. Pedersen's put in a 130 for a final attempt to try and push Sakuri into making a mistake. And Pedersen only needs to match her, and she's a little bit lighter on body weight. But right now, Imreen from Hungary, 85 kilos for a third lift. She opened on an 80. It's a problems with 82.5. We've thrown some more weight on. And hopefully they've positioned that shirt a little bit differently so it doesn't fold up as much. And that shirt position looks a lot better. But she's just struggling on that left side. She certainly got better power out of the chest, but just couldn't convert all the way. Patricia now. Masajowski from France, 87.5. This will temporarily move her into third position for Skogman to lift after her, and Skogman is a little bit lighter, so only needs to match the 87.5 to steal the bronze back again. But you have to get it on the board first. And the 87.5 just a little bit too heavy. But Skogman's going to have a work cut out. She opened at 80 and missed that one. Got it on a second, now taking that 7.5 kilo jump to go after the bronze medal. So Sakuri has put in a 132.5. She's going to force Pedersen into lifting first. And then she can change her number if Pedersen misses. Skogman from Finland, 87.5 to give her the bronze medal. Looked good off the chest. Can she get it up to the top? She gets it to the top. That should be a good lift. Let's see what the referees say, and it is. And she'll sneak in there and grab that bronze medal, and she is ecstatic. So Sarah Boland from the USA now, looking for 97.5. We're in the 84 kilos now. This won't change her rank. This was a tough field, the 84s. And the lifters in the 84s have been consistent with everyone getting their first and second lifts. Takes that deep, deep breath. Touches low, powers off, drives it back, and that should be a good lift. It is. 3 white lights. So 110 kilos goes in the bar for Leen Inarsson from Norway. Now this lift will propel her into first position on body weight, with 2 lifters to follow her in this weight class. So she needs to put this one on the board. She has the bronze medal. This lift will pull her up into gold medal temporarily. And it could just be enough to sneak through and steal the gold or the silver. Oh, that was a beautifully light touch there. And she gets it on the board. She's just created herself an opportunity. And Jordebo from Sweden now, 110. So 110 kilos, she missed this on her second. And this will move her up into first place. As Komatsu and Gransart have left the door wide open. They've taken the door off the hinge. And Anne could slide through into the gold medal position. Oh, she's struggling on that right side. I don't think she's able to lock that out. And unfortunately, that is a no lift. So she is currently in the silver medal position because Gransart hasn't registered a lift yet. But right now, Cindy Amatuzzo from the US of A with 112.5. She wants to go after that gold medal as well. So 112.5 will get up into the gold medal position for Blasbury to lift after her. A little bit wobbly on the chest there. She never really looked in control of that bar. And the spotter's just taking it as it tipped to one side. So now Jacqueline Blasbury currently ranked second. This medal, this lift will put her in the gold medal seat. So she has a 110 on the board. And Arson has a 110 as well. Blasbury's a little bit heavier, so she needs this 112.5 to take the gold. And Komatsu from Japan has put in a 122.5 for her third, making sure Gransart lifts first. Jacqueline Blasbury, 112.5, great touch, great press. That should be 3 white lights, and it is. And she will take home the gold medal here. But right now, Natalie Gransart from France is in all sorts of trouble. She came in here, she has a top nomination, looking to go home as world champion, and now hasn't registered a lift. This is her last opportunity. And if she misses this lift, Komatsu just runs away with it. She's aggressive, she's focused. The most important thing she needs is to control that bar. Don't let the shirt take over. And it is such a hard thing to do, to pull against what the shirt wants to do and to push against it. She looks more focused than I've ever seen her. She wants this world championship. And again, just not able to control it at the bottom there and losing that opportunity. So now Komatsu has it all her own way. Opened with a 110, missed a 115, and has the gold medal. And now going to take a shot at 122.5. It's not unusual to see lifters put on extra weight after missing a lift in equipped lifting. Sometimes the extra weight, some shirt adjustments can actually change the lift altogether. So 122.5, which doesn't look overly comfortable. And it's just not going to happen, but she gets the gold medal and the world championship anyway with a 110. Now this little battle here, Annette Peterson 125. She had a 130 in dropped it to 125. Sakuri had a 132.5. She's dropped hers to 127.5 now. But Peterson is going to lift the 125. She's lighter than Sakuri. So Sakuri misses her 127.5. Peterson takes the gold. So 125 for Peterson from Denmark. This is to put her in the gold medal seat and then sit back and wait for Sakuri to lift. And she's determined, but it's not going to happen today. So Sakuri has it all her own way and will take the gold medal. Peterson will have to settle for silver today. So 127.5. Sakura already has the gold medal secured. Now looking for 127.5 to try and go 3 from 3 for today. Gets the start. She needs a nice light touch. There it is, very light touch. And drives it back to the top at 127.5. Gets 3 from 3 and the gold medal and walks away as the world champion today. And lots of doors opening and closing through this session today. Don't go too far away. We'll be having the medal ceremony very, very shortly. And of course, back again at 1 p.m, I believe, for our next session, and so much more action today on this platform here. Big thanks to Eleiko, Aplift and SBD, and we'll be back with more action this afternoon.
The first is Stephen Joseph. So winner is Naoto Masako from Japan, 40 kilograms. Six, Stella was Japan answer. 54 kilograms. The second place is Tereva Irina from Russia, and the record is 57.5 kilograms. The first prize is Akizawa Yoshida from Japan, and the record is 22 kilograms. Please stand up for Japan of national anthem. Our record is the next sport is women's gymnastics team, under 56 kilograms. The third place is Hunter Jennifer from Great Britain, and the record is 75 kilograms. The second place is Rosario Sexton and 20 kilograms. And last prize is Mizuno Furie from Japan. The record is 25 kilograms. Please stand up for Japan of national anthem. Based on that, And the first prize is Iwaki Chiyoko from Japan. The record is 287.5. Please stand up for Japan and national anthem. Please stand up for Japan and national anthem. The next spot is women versus two under 63 kilograms. The start prize is Laura Chani from USA. The record is 80.5. The second prize is Hiro Chieko from Japan. The record is 90.5. And the first prize is Ili Isabella from USA. Please stand up for the USA of national anthem. The start price is